Can you remember any one case? You've represented any one moment, anecdote you'd like to share with us. You had the front row seats in every corporate battle. Tata Sons battle, that time you represented the group against, I think there was C.A. Sundaram, I think, on the other side. And we've seen some fresh disagreements recently in the Tatas appear to be settled now. Is there any moment you remember which you'd like to share with us? You know, because we are told the biggest of business houses, politicians, all sit and listen attentively and go by your advice. Is there any in your last 50 years of your legal career, anything you'd like to remember, any moment which you think tells a bigger story, a moment from your career?
The great moments of my life have come out of non-corporate battles. And I think the 2 or 3 big moments of my life, as a young lawyer, I was addressing 5 judges in the bearer bonds case. I was 3 years at the bar. For the first 5 minutes, I could barely get my voice to come out of my mouth. And I must say, old man Chandrachud, not this Chief Justice, Farmer, he was very good to juniors.
Okay.
So he encouraged me, he argued, but he was not listening to what I was saying. He thought, okay, you know, he's a bright youngster, I'll hear him for an hour. And I started at 12, at 1 o'clock, I had covered, and Justice Bhagwati was interacting a lot with me. And Justice Gupta was interacting a lot with me. And at 1 o'clock, he said, all right, Mr. Salve, your 1 hour is up. I said, well, I had a few more things to say. And Justice Bhagwati and Gupta both turned on him and said, you've heard Mr. Garg basically abuse the Supreme Court for 2 days without making a single point. This youngster is doing so well, and you're showing him the clock? Sorry, no. And he said, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Take your time, Mr. Salve. That was such a beautiful moment for me as a youngster in court. So, you know, these are moments you never, ever forget. And the one case which I am very proud of winning is I appeared for a group of prisoners, and we brought a very interesting case to court saying, can the police give them what loosely is called truth serum, compulsorily, without their consent? And we got the Supreme Court to say no. So, you know, these are cases where you don't get a fee, you don't care. It's important questions of law get decided. Important constitutional principles get decided. Freedom of press cases, where we have fought for the media and got important judgment.
Absolutely.
Like, I appeared for that comedy channel,
Yeah.
you know, who ran something which was offensive, and the judges took great umbrage. And I said, look, learn to laugh. He said, but what's your freedom of... I said, no, I define freedom of speech as my right to irritate you. That's freedom of speech. As my right to say things which you don't want to hear. So, what is freedom of speech? Not saying nice things about you, not platitudes about you. Freedom of speech is my right to poke fun at society. Freedom of speech is my right to mock all idols, as long as I do it in language which is temperate and decent.